Hey, what's up, everybody? Anthony Patton here, coming today with a banger. Hey, look, I'm taking a different route. We're going to talk about belief today, right? What is the mantra that you're telling yourself, okay? I want to talk about these 3 questions. I got 3 quick questions for you guys, right? And so for me, this is huge. And we're just going to take a little bit different route than our normal approach, but it's still going to tie into telesales. It's still going to tie into life insurance in such a major way, right? In such a big way. This is going to help a lot of you guys who are out there wondering and thinking that, hey, maybe this isn't the right business for me. Maybe I'm just not built for sales. Okay, I want to challenge some of those beliefs that you guys are having in your head. Okay, I want to challenge some of those ruminating thoughts that you guys might subconsciously or consciously be aware of. Okay, so let's jump right into it, right? So belief, like what does believability have to do with final expense life insurance? What kind of things are you telling yourself, right? Especially with telesales, okay? This was my mantra. Before it was the opposite, okay? It was me before you. It was I needed to take care of me before I could take care of you. And to an extent, that is true, right? If you're doing things that are harming yourself and you're doing things that aren't in the right mind state when you go to serve other people, it's not going to be a mutual benefit, right, between you and the other person, okay? So I started telling myself a different story. I knew that I had to put you before me in all areas of life, not just final expense. So think about the clients that we speak with, right? If you're just thinking about yourself and whether or not you're going to get paid a commission on, pitching a policy to a client, and you're pitching on price or whatever the case is, you're not going to be successful in that aspect because A, hey, I believe in karma. B, you're not doing what's best for the client to begin with. And somebody who does put their client before themselves is going to replace that policy, okay? With everything in life, this is true, guys. Come on, with everything in life, this is true. Look, I just listened to a very motivational YouTube video, and at the surface level, it didn't look motivational. It just looked sad. But man, it really brought me to tears. And here's the story. This gentleman said that he was going to be a school shooter, right? He said that he went through life and nobody believed him. Everybody bullied him. He looked a little bit overweight, right, when he was a child. And so everyone was messing with him. Kids were dumping food on his head and stealing his lunch trays, right? And that was just at school. But when he got home, his parents abused alcohol and they used to fight a lot. I didn't have, I'm thankful I don't have parents that had problems like that and was fighting with alcohol. I won't say too much about that, right? But I will say that anybody can relate to this situation. It's such a beautiful story. This kid got put down so bad, his mother told him to buy a razor and cut himself. I kid you not. His mother told him that she would buy the razors for him to do the job the right way. Man, that crushed me. I continued to watch the video, okay? And towards the end of the video, he explains how he had a friend that allowed him to sleep in a shed so that he can remove himself from his situation, right? And he didn't really sell rainbows and unicorns, right? He didn't sell rainbows and dreams and unicorns to his buddy. He was just like, hey man, you can crash in the shed. Hey, if you need some food or whatever, just come knock on the door, right? Or he would go to the shed and be like, hey, let's go watch a movie, right? Pull him out of that orbit, pull him out of that space of negativity, right? And put him into a different light and be like, man, you're a human being. I'm going to treat you like a human being and you deserve a chance, right? And he did what everybody should be doing. And that's just instilling belief in those who think they don't deserve it are the ones who deserve it the most, right? Does that make sense? Okay, so what are some things that you're telling yourself, right? When we ask these questions, do you believe that what you want to achieve is possible? Do you believe that what you want to achieve is possible, right? So do you want to make more money, right? Do you think that's possible? Do you think you can make more money? Do you think you can do some push-ups? Do you think that you can physically go to the gym, right? Figure out where that starting point is. Ask yourself that question. Do you think you can right now start and do 5 push-ups if you haven't been active? Okay, answer that in your mind. Write this down too. Number 2, do you believe that you are capable of attaining that goal that aspiration, that desire, do you really think in your heart that you can achieve it? Is it possible? Are you telling yourself that you're going to go get all the moon, the stars, and other planets, but yet you haven't took control of the world within, the world that you already have, right? So do you think that what you want to achieve is possible? And do you think that you are capable of doing it? Okay, this is the things I want you to write down and really answer, okay? Because we're just trying to find zero. We want to find zero, the level starting point. Number 3 here, right? So do you believe that you have what you need in order to succeed? Why is that important? Why do I want you to write that down, right? Do you think that you have everything you need today to start now to succeed, right? Here's the biggest problem, and this is the biggest takeaway from the video, guys. I need you guys to understand gratitude, okay? When you aren't thankful for the things that you have and you're on a quest to get more money, that's what most people get into this industry for, right? Life insurance is to become a millionaire, to build an agency, scale a business, or possibly just drum up enough cash flow, because in our business, you can. We're the only business that I know that we get paid in advance, right? On the soul-based faith that our clients are going to pay their premiums, we get a freaking advance, right? So if you're not grateful for the things you have now, do you think you're going to be that person that spends the money correctly to attain that wealth? And once you do attain the wealth, do you have the right mindset to maintain, right? So here's what I want you guys to think about today. Instead of adding to what you already have, be thankful for the things you do have. Because when you lose those things, right, you are thankful when they're gone. What are you telling God? What are you telling the universe? Oh man, I had, $100,000, man. I'm so thankful, that I had it and I lost it, man. I can't believe it. And so now your mind is like, the universe is going, wow, man, he's paying a lot of attention to us, right? Like they're paying a lot of attention to us because he lost this thing, this item, this object, whatever it is. Even love, when you think about relationships, right? You ever broke up with someone and you thought they were your soulmate or something like that, right? And they leave, and now all of a sudden you just, hey man, I'm so sorry. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so thankful for you, right? You ever heard the term, give me my flowers now, don't wait till I die? Okay, so again, be thankful for what you have now, okay? And that's how you're gonna tap into that abundant source. Understand this. You're never gonna acquire more wealth if you don't know what to do with what you have now, okay? So what are some things you can stop doing instead, right? So I wanna give you guys something, right? If you have thoughts that are preventing you from getting on the phone and making dials, get rid of the thoughts. You don't need to add new thoughts. You just need to get rid of the ones you have, okay? If you have habits that no matter how many push-ups you did, sit-ups you did, how many workouts you did in the gym, right? If you're going home and you're eating bad, you got to get rid of that stuff, guys. Hey, I believe in you. I know you can do this. You don't need to add more stuff. Sometimes we just need to take a seat, sit down, and think about all the things that we have that we can be grateful for now. And a lot of times, guys, our riches are already in those things, right? And health is the number one thing, guys. You cannot have massive amounts of energy to do the things you want to do in this business, to do the things you want to do in life, if you're treating yourself poorly, okay? I believe in you. I know you can do this. I believe in you. 512-649-4202. Let's go.